ผู้ชมเป็นหนึ่งในคนที่ชอบฟังเพลงบน YouTube นะคะก็อาจจะเคยได้ยินเพลงของศิลปินคนนี้หรือว่าติดตามไว้อยู่แล้วนะคะคุณเจสันเฉินค่ะ Hi
Hello
Thank you for talking to us today
Thank you for having me
Can you tell us about your work on YouTube
Yeah, sure. I do music, I do covers, I do originals, and I sing in two languages, English and in Chinese.
So what type of music do you usually cover
Pop, R&B for the most part, but I try to do everything. I do some EDM, some country, some whatever. Yeah.
But mostly music. You don't make any other kind of content apart from singing.
I do, but it's just not my focus. I do some fitness stuff, some food stuff, some lifestyle stuff.
Yeah. So how did you start putting your videos on YouTube in the first place?
Okay, so I was fascinated because when I was in college, that's kind of when YouTube started. So back then, there were a handful of creators that would just sing into their webcam or talk into their webcam, and they'd be like overnight celebrities, kind of like that. So I was very fascinated. So I kind of just put some music on there as well. And for like 2 or 3 years, like no one watched it. It was just me and my mom.
Oh, well, that was like how many years ago? Was it in 2005?
2008 was when I uploaded my first video, and I think that one got like 8 views.
8
So,
views?
Yeah.
And that was you covering some music.
Yes.
What was it, remember?
The first song I uploaded was Collide and then I'm
I
Yours.
love that song.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm yours. But you already liked singing and playing music before you posted your first video?
So I started music when I was 5, playing violin,
5?
but I didn't start singing until I was 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to be on YouTube though? I mean, back then not many people would do it, but it was something new that you had to learn.
I did YouTube because it fascinated me. It was fun. It was like, hey, I can just put something up there and anyone, the possibilities were endless. Like anyone could see it. But I didn't do it for like a career or money or fame. It was just like curiosity, pretty much.
Back then, could you already earn money from YouTube?
No.
Not yet.
No. I don't think so. At least I couldn't. Yeah.
But what type of person are you? Are you like a shy person? Are you happy? Are you outgoing?
I'm pretty introverted. You know, I grew up playing violin. My parents wanted me to be like traditional Asian, like, you know, I was an accountant.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty soft-spoken, I'm pretty introverted, but I have to try to be.
But that's exactly my point. If you were introvert, then how did you find the courage to put your video on YouTube when everyone can see?
I'm an introvert who can be an extrovert.
Okay.
It's just, it's not my natural state to be extroverted yet.
Yeah. All right. And also you are a self-taught singer. When did you start teaching yourself how to sing, or was it back when you would
I don't want to say
playing violin?
self-taught. I just started singing.
Okay.
I didn't really look up how to sing. I just kind of sang a lot. I'd sing in the shower. I'd sing when I'm like driving. Just if I hear a song I really like, I'll sing it. I hear singers I like, and I try to imitate them. So I kind of just did it, and I think gradually I just slowly improved.
What's the feedback on your YouTube channel? How many subscribers do you have now?
I'm not sure of the exact number, but it's around 1.2 million.
Wow. Was it something that you imagined the first time that you posted your video back in 2008?
The first thing I imagined, I was very curious. I was kind of like, I'm gonna put this there and see if people hate it, people like it, more people want to watch, like what people think, and not really having any expectations. Just honestly, just like
maybe for fun and
I
curiosity.
wonder what's gonna happen, kind of, yeah.
Okay, that works out pretty well though. You started singing on YouTube with covers of songs from famous artists. You also have your own music. How is it compared to each other? Singing cover music or making your own music?
Singing cover music started off very fun for me because I'd hear songs I really like. I'd try to do my own version. The difficulty into transitioning into original music is you want people to keep following you because some people, they just listen to your cover because they like the covered song.
That's true.
You know, they like Maroon 5, so they'll listen to Maroon 5. When you write your own original music, not as many people come over, so it's a lot scarier, and you have to come up with inspiration, like what you want to write about. So you need to have a lot of life experience, which, it's hard for me because I grew up with not many interesting experiences, I'd say.
But what do you think though, when you cover some music and when people come and watch it and leave comment and say that this is better than original, does it make you happy or what do you feel?
You know, I don't take it like seriously because I think it's all perspective. You know, someone might like it better than the original. Someone might think it's not as good. So I mean, it means a lot to me, and I'm just like I'm very glad that someone likes it more than the original, and I just go with it, and I just kind of try to do more.
But not like copy the comment and then give
No,
and post it on the original channel and say,
No,
hey,
no,
I did better than you. Nah, I'm
Because
kidding.
it's always a tribute to the original artist, because I really like the song, and that's why I want to make my rendition of it.
What do you think makes a good music cover though? Do you have to sing exactly like how it was, or you have to come up with your own style, your own version?
You know, the goal is always to come up with your own version, your own rendition, but sometimes when it just happens to be very similar to the style I like, I just try to do something very similar as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
What type of music would you cover?
Honestly, everything. Like I said, sometimes it's like really out of my comfort zone, but
Yeah.
I'll try to make it into, like I'll take a country song and try to make it R&B. I'll try to make like an oldie, like something current. I'll take like a Chinese song and make it an English version, something like that.
What is your most favorite video clip you have posted up on YouTube?
My most favorite one is my original called Best Friend, because that one was, I think my first real original song. It was shot for very, very cheap, like $500, and it has the most views. It was just, yeah, I think it captured how I was going through, what I was going through in life very, very accurately at
You
that
wrote
time.
it yourself? You composed the music?
Yeah, I didn't compose the music, but I had come up with the concept and the lyrics and everything. Yeah.
For like people who also want to start singing or having like a their own channel on YouTube, whether it's singing or anything, what types of, okay, let's just say if it's singing, what type of tools, equipment that they have to have? Because it's different from other type of content. Like if you want to just be a makeup guru or do something else, and maybe you don't need expensive equipment, but for singing.
You know, you don't need anything. I started off just with a webcam, and then gradually I did slowly upgrade. But that's just because you know, it's sometimes it's better to learn so you know what's going on. But honestly, even now, if you like JS Lee is a very good example. They're still singing into just a camera,
Yeah.
but they get many more views than I do. So honestly, it's just what you can do with it. Obviously, better equipment helps. But I don't think you need to start off with that way. I think as long as you can just record off your phone, and if things start happening, then you can invest more money into it. Yeah.
What would be your advice though for people who want to start making something on YouTube but they haven't had the courage to do it yet?
You know what? The advice I have, okay, so my brand is called Music Never Sleeps. And that comes from, I was an accountant, and the saying is money never sleeps. But then when I was doing accounting, I was always sleeping. You know, I was always tired. I was always finding excuses not to work, do the least I could do. So this take-home story from that is motivation, like the reason behind it. Because when I did it, I didn't feel like work. I wasn't saying how much time am I putting into it, what am I getting out of it. It was just something I truly enjoyed, didn't feel like work, so I wouldn't quit or get discouraged very easily. You kind of just have to go into it 100% and give yourself a time limit, 1 year, 2 years. I'm just gonna do it and then put
Even though
everything
no one
into
is
it.
watching.
Yep.
Okay.
Because sometimes it takes 50 videos before one of them catches, and then after you get a lot of attention on the video, you have to follow it up. You can't just stop. So you just kind of have to give yourself a set amount of time and just go all in. You can't also go to school and also do YouTube, like half-half. You just
Yeah.
have to do it. Yeah.
So now this is what you do. This is the only thing that you do is to be an artist on YouTube.
Yes, it is. For now, yeah.
For now, what's your plan for the future?
You know what? It's very uncertain. Things keep changing, so it's one of the difficulties is to adapt. I would like to come out to Asia more. That is like definitely my next step. I would love to do that. Yeah.
Because you already sing both in English and in Chinese.
Yeah, I'd like to go more into like kind of dip my toes into Chinese a little bit and see what happens. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about other things that you put up on YouTube besides music. You said that you do fitness and what are other things? And
Fitness and food and just kind of like stuff like lifestyle. Like when I come out here, I'll try to get stuff like behind the scenes and vlogs. Yeah.
okay, well, that's pretty interesting. Sometimes if you do just one thing, it can be a bit boring at some like certain point. But if you expand it, yeah, I would love to see your fitness video.
Yeah, sure.
And when is your next tour?
My next tour is actually right after this Thailand stop.
Where are you
going
going?
to Manila on the 29th and KL on the 31st.
Okay, wow, but not here in Thailand. But maybe sometime soon we can
I hope
expect
so.
to see you.
Yeah, this is my first time in Thailand, so if the feedback is good, I'd really like to come back.
Okay. Apart from yourself, who what who do you like most as a singer on YouTube or any YouTuber
So
at
many. One name that comes to mind, I'm not really sure if she's considered YouTube anymore, but Tori Kelly. Tori Kelly is amazing. From back when she posted her like first couple of videos, I've just been following. So, and JS Lee is very good.
Okay.
Joseph Vincent is also a very good friend of mine and very great musician. Yeah.
You have also done some collaboration work with other artists like David Choi, right? And are there any other artists that you have worked with?
I worked with quite a few. I'm trying to think right now. I worked with Kathy Newen, Joseph Vincent, Tiffany Alvord, who's also here, Megan Nicole, Alex G, Arden Cho.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's.
So it is something that it's been known to get connected to other YouTubers to kind of like expand your fan base.
That's a great thing about YouTube, I think. It's less of a competition and more of a collaboration. Whenever you work with someone, it's the best way to grow your channel and kind of get your name out beyond your existing fan base. So as long as it's the content matches, you know, I feel like someone who compliments me, it's mutually beneficial. So it's collaborations are usually pretty easy to put together.
Okay, so if our viewers want to listen to your music, where can they go to, or if they want to purchase your music?
Just youtube.com/Jason Chen, or you just Google Music Never Sleeps.
Okay, music never sleeps, and we had the same last name actually.
Chen, yeah.
Okay, last one. Would you like to leave anything for our viewers here in Thailand?
Yes, how do you say I love you guys in Thai?
Okay, ผมรักพวกคุณมาก
ผมรักพวกคุณว่า
มาก
มาก
Yes
ผมรักพวกคุณ
มาก
มาก
Exactly
มากผมรักพวกคุณมาก
Oh, yeah
Okay, which one do I look
and
into?
ขอบคุณครับขอบคุณครับ Yes, thank you That's a lot to remember
One more time.
Okay ผมรักพวกคุณมาก
ผมรักพวกคุณมาก
ขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณครับ
Ah.
Oh, okay, that's too
You
much.
can't say it again.
Just the first one.
Okay.
ผมรักพวกคุณว่า
Alright, you can look right to the camera.
มาก
Mak is okay.
มาก
I love how you say mak. It's like a teenager way to say mak here in Thailand.
Okay. ผมรักพวกคุณมาก I love you guys and thanks for having me. This is my first time and I hope to come back soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.